Well, greetings, hello, and welcome. Apologies for that. My audio seems to have reset itself halfway through. So the intro may have not had much audio there, but we are back in now. All right, so the continuation of last week's stream, we had made it to effectively our first round of combat. And we got lucky because the off-map adversary that was in the middle of capturing a flag distracted the enemy. So we got kind of like a get-out-of-jail-free card for that one, which is kind of cool. It allowed us to move past that initial first, combat, which is always, a challenging thing. And so we're kind of, left to our own devices for a hot second here, as it were. And so, the continuation. But even though we just, had the combat, we should be ready already for the next bout of it. All right, so let's take standard. What do we got? So the standing army is getting a little bit stronger. That's good. Once we fill both of these, we can start selling the excess. At present, I believe we just have our planks going out the door. And then we have our little secondary setup. We want to make sure that the tree population is very healthy over here. And we were doing some testing over on Twitch. We have kind of what we want to say is a good strategy for right now. But over on our Twitch save, we were running into problems with food as our population was scaling. So that is a toughie. That is a toughie. Okay, planks looking good. Timber is looking very good. My goodness. And so who's doing the backyard stuff right now? We got these guys here doing bows. Perfect. And we should start getting people to do armor, shields, and just kind of the generic stuff we would need to further reinforce our army here. And that's going to be level 2, right? Yeah. Jesse James, what's up, man? What are you playing? It's Manor Lords. It's kind of like a medieval city builder. Almost like Age of Empires being a casual city builder. Not as much combat. And you can kind of turn the combat system off if you want, but medieval city building. Quite a vibe. Oh, hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. And hello there. Welcome, welcome. Also a fan of the Manor Lords. Okay, let's start steamrolling upwards here. We know that food is really the biggest challenge that we're going to be facing. And so I think we're going to try to get maybe a few bigger backyard plots. I know we have a decent setup over here, but I need more. Literally always struggle with surviving the first combat. Everyone does. I don't know why they make it so hard. We got lucky with ours. We barely made it through. Oh, I'm playing Sea Skylines. Oh, I know that game. Appreciate your help in getting good starting of a city, my dude. Hell yeah. You're playing the first one or second one? Why is that too expensive for us? I need to go back and play just a little bit more because I have 6,800 hours, and so I have to get to 69 so I can be nice. Otherwise, I'm kind of full speed ahead on 2 these days. I feel like there does exist a way to get this right. I'm at the point where, like, one kind of feels nostalgic now. Like, the way that, like, SimCity feels nostalgic. And had, like, in my mind, like, a beautiful life cycle. And for it to have gotten, like, all that extra content, like, you know, just, like, last year and stuff, it kind of blew my mind. Very deserving fun game. Yeah, first one. Haven't played the second yet. The second is in a good spot now. It had all, like, the controversy and all that, like, weirdness. They effectively launched it as, like, in air quotes, a finished game, but it was very early access feeling. And it was kind of, like, a little bit frustrating because it was like, okay. But now in its current state, it is, like, literally bangarang. I love how I'm like, all right, big backyard plots for big vegetables, and we just do a lot of tiny stuff here. That's okay, though, too. It's just kind of funny. Okay. And what's happening over here? Yeah, being close to the church, we're likely going to get happier people here. Checking off all the boxes. And that'll give us the ability to, like, upgrade to level 2. That's better backyard stuff that you can do for, like, artisan purposes. Glad I waited. I cannot believe it's been years, Jesse. Like, it in hindsight, you know, it seems like it was kind of, like, not so bad. But there's a few months where I was kind of like, oh my gosh, you know? And a new developer has taken over. It's no longer Colossal Order, which is such an awkward thought. I like Colossal Order, but they just couldn't deliver for Paradox to be happy. So Paradox got the people who did Surviving the Aftermath. Got them to start doing development. And they've been working now for 6 months on Skylines 2. And they've done like 3 or 4 major patches. But I feel like Skylines 2 and Manor are kind of like in a weird similar boat. Where they're like, you know, strong player base. Great vibes, great memories. Everyone like loves fundamentally the game. But you're kind of waiting for, like, more content. Same with this one here. This used to be, like, the most wishlisted game on Steam. And everyone's kind of like, yeah, you know. I like 2. 2 is having its No Man's Sky right now, so I definitely would, like, check it out or put on the radar. And this game is fun, too. All these games, like, the good thing they got going for them is that they're on sale for being early access for so long, you know? This one's strangely addicting if you like the city building. All right. Okay. So I need some animals for the backyards here. Let's upgrade the family size. That also could be what's killing me. Because I always try to ensure that there's, like, room for a subplot to bring more members of the family in. And how much for a big field here? It was like 200 or so. Well, let's get some backyard chickens over here. Chickens got slightly nerfed this patch. Keep in mind. Excellent. That'll tie into our backyard stuff. Where are the oxen? Just chilling. Waiting for a guide. The oxen are just wandering around. What is this? Oh my heaven. Alright, logistics. Get yourself a hitching post. Got a couple right here. Charcoal kiln. Oh, that's good news. Okay, so you guys need a storage facility. A little side street for that. You guys, storage for grain. Could set up a farming area up here too. Saw pit getting people. Oh, we have a storehouse. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna delete that one. Funny enough, eh? I don't like how that little offshoot looks. Our trading post. We can buy a horsey. timber looking healthy. But yeah, farming. Why don't we do a farmer? Yeah, farming house. All right. Of course, the best fertile land is where the city is. Absolutely. Mr. Chase, what up, man? Welcome in. Urge to play this game now. It's pretty fun. Pretty addicting. Pretty chill. I feel like you should stream it, though. Is it me, or is it more like gritty looking? I don't know. It's possible. I think it's just the time of year, though, right now. Oh, enemy unit's been sighted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on here. Where? Oh, a bandit camp. Is that next door? Oh, they're fighting, luckily, our off-map adversary. It is actually next door, though, funny enough. The bandit camps will pop up sporadically on the map. They can send out brigands to raid us, or we can go attack them and get a little bit of their spoilage. And if we just let them be, periodically stuff is going to get stolen from us. That's kind of like a, you know, go get the bad guys mechanic. But we'll let them fight. We don't got to worry about them bringing the battle to us. Just want to make sure we're keeping everyone's boxes checked and we can keep moving up with our development here. Mr. Chase, how was your day? We gotta get tools going. Yep. Okay, ox are moving. I'm not sure why we got stuck in the woods there randomly, eh? Yes, I'm gonna... I love how unhinged the photo for these things is now. I gotta wait for the trader to come back around for another animal, but... give our friends here a roof. Let's continue to get some more mining done. Okay, so that's level 2. These 3 right here. These guys could be the armorers. Get them to build a second cottage thing. And in case we haven't already, I'm going to be picking the guild. Where are you guys? Oh, it is the guildsman. Oh, we already are in the guildsman. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. This just gives us a little bit more wealth, so we can spend that a bit more efficiently. Okay, we're down to 50 planks. Excess not getting sold anymore. Archery going up, though, where the planks have been. Ah, it's okay, just working, waiting on a meeting. Oh, fun on a Friday, eh? Trying to watch the puppy in the house. Adorable. I like puppies. They're good for your health, the old puppies, eh? Puppies are smile medicine. Unless they're ripping apart your couch. Then maybe it's a, well... I was like, hoping these would be built by now, eh? Yeah, what's going on with my buildings? Everything seems to be a little bit mismatched. Might just need some more animals. I give you guys livestock. Get another livestock pen over here. But effectively, charcoal, we're going to be using that for trade. And we're going to use that for the blacksmith. I just got to make sure this forest gets replenished. I need lots and lots of trees here for what we're up to. Might do one more foresters until we can kind of get ahead of it. As we're skirting this, eh? 3 months of food going into winter's not terrible, but that's kind of like getting close to the red line, you know? All right, so tree tab, forester, perfect. We have 7 families doing building, so a lot of this stuff should be going up more quickly. Kind of weird that this is like sitting, you know? All right, symbols are looking good over here. Symbols look good here. Backyard stuff's getting built out. These guys are ready. More supply of eggs right there. This game's kind of like a lot to just keep on doing. You can't really idly watch too often, and yet there are so many lull moments. It's such a weird one to describe, but always like something to be churning or doing or looking at, but it does feel like sometimes paint is just drying, you know? Like, oh my god. All right, we'll drink some coffee. Enjoy the night vibe. Nighttime decorations. I'm still waiting for that to come. I think I'm just going to boost our in-game music by just one little smidgen there. Now, whatever happened to that bandit camp next to us? They did get destroyed. Okay. I think what we should be doing is maybe capturing some flags of our own. But Lord help me, our army is not that strong. Come. Please build. Yeah, it's like nothing's really going out the door all that quickly, unfortunately. And then planks. Yeah, why are we not making more planks? What is going on right here, eh? Oh, that looks correct. Okay, well, let's prioritize getting the forester built, and then I'm going to shuffle this one around. That's pretty good spot for it. I'll shrink it a bit, just so it's a little bit maybe like tighter, more efficient in theory that way. Yeah, placing torches and things like that. Yeah, literally, because the nighttime vibe is just too dark. Daytime is beautiful, but it's very tempting to do like daytime only when you play. I love how I'm like, please prioritize this. No one works on it. Come on. What are you doing? Come on now. Maybe it's just a matter of getting more livestock. I got one. Yeah, waiting guide is coming. They have tried to introduce a bit more like punishment if you're not really like Johnny on the spot with the guide. So maybe we assign some families. Maybe that can help out a little bit. I'll order another livestock. We have lots of families, which is good. But I wanted to put those families into farming. I think we're going to be ready for next season if we start right now. I don't want to lose that thought. We did well for a hot minute there, getting the farm almost ready. Okay, so that's a farmhouse. Yeah. We might be able to get these fields looking better through some, I almost said immigration. No, like irrigation and fertilization. Oh, yeah. These fields are probably going to be too... Oh, wow. Way too big. What are you thinking, dude? Let me shrink that down. So your fields, more or less, want to be about 1 Morgan. One Arthur Morgan. In terms of, like, measurement, a Morgan would be, like, a day's worth of work with an animal. That's 0.8 of a Morgan. That would, like, in theory make sense. But then I don't know how many of these fields would, like, push us over the edge, right? But I try to be, like, around a Morgan. And then if you fallow the fields, not all of them will be going at the same time, so you get a little bit of like smart overlap / efficiency. Cool. Okay, variety, spice of life. So I want... Ooh, rye doesn't do too bad there. Flax, I might want to try to bring that up if we can. And we'll need some oats. There. Oh, good, the forester got built. And then give you guys a slightly bigger field. Ooh, the farm. Let's go. And then I don't know if I want people working here just yet, because they're going to want to set up like a stall. It's a very far walk for the market. I feel like just having people store stuff in here is kind of good for the moment. So we'll give these guys the plow station. Which is going to be the oxen. Moxen the oxen. And then did these get built? Almost. Okay. Our seasonal employment we were looking at there. Progress is stalling a little bit back here, eh? Yeah, we're just really not getting the logs transported around all that efficiently. Do you guys have a oxen? No, that might help then. And, like, we're not really... Like, we have so many logs. So that's... We have 600 logs. I think we can scale back some of our worker bees. Yes, I think so. Just ever so slightly. More people in here. Get them another horse. All right, so just double checking, right? So we've got planks for export. Excellent. And then, you know what? Since we have a an abundance, I wouldn't call it that, but we have an abundance of logs. We do, I guess. What if we were to make some wooden parts and start getting those out the door next? Okay. Okay, apples purchased. We need backyard animals for these guys. Otherwise, this is really not bad. We've done quite a like huge push for food. This should kind of catch up with us. Tail end of winter. We're just getting the symbol in the call now for like food being an issue. That's not too shabby. And so that was 3 months of food going into winter. We had a big expansion to a lot of families. So more mouths to feed. We still have held on. Let's, you know, that's promising here. And we've added orchards. I want to do apples and pears. you guys see? Just that one. Okay. Yeah, I think assigning the families did help with that. And then, so yeah, one of the level 2s that we've done over here, if you guys could start being like a workshop. And so I make these guys here like a joiner's workshop. They do shielding. And so if we wanted to like satisfy all levels of that, we could have 3 buildings next to each other. And then one does the parts, one does the big shields, one does small shields. And we're building up city center. Absolutely. And then now that we got the fields going, getting the windmill to like churn our grain, crunch that all up, and make some of that sweet, sweet bread, baby. I need some high efficiencies. 92%, it's not bad there. 72, not bad. Oh, that's cute too, actually. The approach on the way into the city. Right, that little bit there of the hill. Alright, looks like trying to keep up with planks now. Definitely like bazillions of logs. Not a lot of planks. So where is our plank factory? There's these guys here doing the logglers. There's the saw pit. So why don't we maybe shuffle this one to be a little bit closer? Cut down on the travel distance. And the woodcutter, I think that same logic can be applied. Like the big shields. Oh, do you? Is that kind of like a big spoon, little spoon kind of thing? Chase, you're a riot. I wish I would tell you, like, what year you're in for your apples. Ah, windmill. All right, so chuck some families in there. And I need you guys in here. Oh, that was seasonal workers that went back to work. I don't have as many families as I thought. Oh. Well, that kind of changes. I have a lot of opportunity for people to move in, though, so let's not sound the alarm just yet. Another orchard here. Yeah, if you hold tab, you can kind of see like your little action snapshot. If it says a 0, 0 family. It says a 1, level 1. And it just shows if it has like backyard or not. Or if there's able to be backyard built. You would see like the green hammer. Okay, so did these get finished? I believe so. So one of you is large shields. One of you will be small shields. And let me guess. Wooden parts. Oh, how'd you know? Oh, I had an idea. And then setting aside 50 planks. Keep that as our minimum. And then our magic number is 72. Unless you're the wooden parts, because that doesn't really matter. My logic, though, is having enough material on hand in terms of weaponry that we can field 2 companies. So if our companies get wiped out or if we need emergency soldiers, in theory, on hand, in supply, we'd have enough to field a new company. A new unit. And that uses up our timber. We just gotta get the planks going, though, faster, eh? Oh, another bamboozle. When you move the stuff, you lose the worker bees. Oh, for Pete's sake. I have no builders right now, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, so if we don't kill bandit camps, they steal stuff from us. I need just a smidgen more happiness to get some more people moving in, but the recipe seems right for people to come say hello. Just the seasonal employment threw me off just a little bit here, but it's all good. It is all good. Just catching your breath, you know? I like how they've now made it so you can have multiple pieces of timber in here. Before, I think it was only one. It's kind of like, huh, really? Enemy unit has been sighted. What? Oh. Again, they're just fighting. Dude, the off-map guy is saving our butts. I love it. All right. I yearn for combat, but we're not quite ready for it. So we have to play like it a little bit safer. But if they come to us, we have to defend our land. Those are the rules. And we have a reactive off-map adversary. So as long as we don't attack him, he won't attack us. And if we don't capture his flag, he won't capture ours. But he will go for the other flags. Wow, you guys are missing basically everything, eh? It's almost like another round of storage here with a market. I like leaving a little bit of room for the trees. Because it looks nice. Yeah, see, these guys could get worker bees and then set up a stall right here. But I got no workers until someone moves in, or I guess in the interim, maybe take someone off the... Oh, yes, someone moved in. Excellent. And I think if we don't get attacked by the end of today's episode, we'll go look for some combat. Test our resolve, you know? Okay, that's good. And is anybody working here? Oh my gosh, one person. Dude, these fields. I know. Our little plan, yeah. Let me take someone off tree planting. I'll take 2 people off of this one. We'll chuck you over here. I'd argue more important to get the crops planted early. Don't miss out on this one, you know. And then I'll take 1 person off of this to be our builder. And then since we're doing, like... Oh, no, the mine! This can collapse? I don't know what... Like, why or what? Gotta keep an eye on that, though. If this collapses, it might actually kill people, too, which is like, ugh. J-Dizzle! Good Friday, my lord. How art thou doing? Not too shabby, and how art thou? Hi, my lord. Like, one more big veggie plot. That was kind of my thought from earlier, too. That's kind of fun, actually. I'm like, addicted to the plots. Like, I really wish this was a City Skylines feature. It's so lovely. And it makes for such organic, like, any design you want kind of feeling, right? Nice. Family members moving in. Our wood cutting back over here. Okay, not terrifying. Looks like we got a little bit caught up here. It is Friday. Happy Friday, chat. I'm not sure what day you might be watching this out in the world, future human, but hello. Hope that he's treating you well. Stay hydrated, please. The future of humanity may depend on it. Yeah, drink some water, eh? Sober? Well, it's like 10 a.m. What do you mean? Oh, my God. All right, I'll build you a bar. Hang on here. How do we... Oh, boy. That's a long supply chain. I'm growing crops. It could get turned into booze, though. I need a barley field now. I'll do it for you, Jadizzle. All right, so farming. Them barley boys. That's right. All right, barley. Oh, my gosh, it's terrible. All right, well, this is our job. We got to bring the barley up. We're going to have a fallow. We're going to try to fertilize. We're going to do our best. Oh, my days. All right, so these guys churning and burning. Love to see it. And then happiness is creeping up. The higher this is, and the more food we have, the more likely people are going to move in. And then we've got still a few more opportunities. I do find this game to be like a very fun, addicting challenge because you're like always wanting to expand. You can't expand too fast because if you have so many projects going, nothing gets built. And if you have too many mouths to feed, everyone goes hungry, you know? It's such a weird... And then the botched stuff. I need to get tools going, make people efficient again. New family. Let's go. I think just like still strengthening up the farmers. Yeah. Ideally this fills up. Cute. Look, we have little fields. I like that. And so let's just do a little communal oven. Get some of that good smelling bread. Right next to the windmill. Oh, I love that. Maybe on the top of the little hillside. Adorable. Make some bread. Have a view, why don't you, eh? And then livestock farming. Moving into that next. Oh, yeah. One thing at a time here. Oh, that's cool. You guys are ready for levels up again. And so the artisan alley that's going to contain blacksmithing, where do you want to put that? Because blacksmithing is a little bit like loud and smelly, but you've got to be close enough to like get the houses leveled up. If you want the backyard plots, we can put down like a smithy and stuff too to help, but I feel like it's like a multi-pronged attack here, you know? Yeah, so a bloomery, that going in. And the smithy. So this is charcoal, and we're going to start using up the iron that we've been slowly accumulating. We'll have these two just right next to each other. Cut down on distance. A worker has been crushed in a collapsed building. I think the mine collapsed again. No, why is this always the case, bro? I don't have a lot of people to, like, keep throwing into this, you know? This is very awkward. My lord, here's the census. We've lost 12 men to the mine this year. Well, what's mine is yours, comrade. Aye, my lord. Oh, my days. That's when you thought this game couldn't be any more cruel, eh? You mean to tell me that in the medieval times there were unsafe working conditions? It's alright, my lord. He's in a better place. He's been squished. We'll find him again when we rebuild. Oh, God. Oh my god. This town is a hellhole. Anywhere out of here is better. Is that what you're trying to say to me? This place is beautiful. I have a windmill. I have a view. How dare you? I have, like, road layouts that are, like, pleasant. You gotta rethink, sir. I don't know. Honestly, like, not a bad start. We're getting lucky with the combat, but not a bad start. Yeah, okay, archers are full. I'd like to get this to be higher, but I need more weapons. So now that we've been building and stockpiling stuff, can we sell any of this? Or should we get the industry ready for the next, like, round of it? So, for your trade, if you do accept, I do. I do. What are you looking for here? I'm looking for the wooden parts. Thank you. So we're going to export wooden parts. And I'm just going to keep 30 for us. Anything above 30, get him out the door. And I'll invest in a faster route for that. Vincent! What up, man? Vince, hello. Welcome in. And then military equipment. Shields. Yes, brother. Remember, we're saving 72 for us. Anything above that gets sold. It's just a lot, I know. But and I don't need to buy that route just yet, because I think not a good investment, but I would buy this one. Now that we've got some archer companies full, archers at the ready, we can sell the excess, as one would. Smithy, you guys want to hold on to 10 fuel if you can. And I don't really think I need a limit for the moment. Let's just start churning out tools, and we can put one person in here. Harvest season! Oh, let's go! Cute! We have no taverns, by the way, J Dizzle. We're barely holding on to food right now. No, we're doing good. What am I saying? We have 5 months, man. We only had 3 months last time I was stressed. Now we have 5 months going into winter. Well, that's great. Bloomery. Also cool. So you guys turn the iron into the slabs, and then the next guy turns the slabs into tools. Sound right? That sounds right to me. Excellent. And then these guys might need some generic storage nearby just to kind of accommodate and cut back on your travel time. So I just need a storehouse. And then we want to just keep on planting trees, baby. Oh, look, they're getting the crops in. Oh, I love it. Okay. And do you guys have an animal to help facilitate? I will give you 2. All right, unassigned oxen for building. That was our bottleneck earlier. Oh, okay, okay. Vince, happy Friday. Hope all is well, sir. This guy needs people now, too. Oh, my heaven. And then how do these look? Still a few more. Okay. Still a few more. This is vegetables. Vegetables. It's just a non-stop battle right now, eh? And then awkward. The mine. Going until it collapses again. Wish you could buy, like 2 animals before they kind of cap you for the wait for next season feeling. I might need to reassign someone right now, but not a lot under construction. And I think the animal being in the field was probably a better choice, you know? Yeah, look. Little oxen. Cute. How much time? 14 days. All right, check back in a second here. And so, you guys, what could you be for me? A tailor. A tailor would be nice, and then a butcher would also be nice for downtown. Oh, that's a loud knife. Oh my goodness, eh? Unassigned families needed for construction. What happened to one of my families? We just had some. People die of old age here or something? Imperious Jedediah. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Super Tech, what up, man? Hi, my lord. Oh, you're doing so well for a second there. What the heck happened, eh? Alright, the oxen has arrived. Okay, that's at least some good news. Might you buy another oxen? I would love to buy another oxen. I need someone to be a builder bee, please. We're going to take someone off a job. Need more families, dude. Let's zone closer to the church, because that will bring more people in. Much higher chance at happier people here. Oh, that's such a cool... Like, I literally just cannot get enough of us, like, build. Oh, fiddles. I need backyard, eh? Damn. That might be not the right size, eh? Nerd, what up, man? Well, talk to me, Goose. Do you need backyards for everyone? Not necessarily. So we could just chuck her in just to get some population. Oh, I had that sweet spot. Where was it? Nerd, happy Friday. I literally had it. I know. There. Man. The temptation, eh? For like, what? That looks cool. No, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Higher population. We're a little bit over, like, you know, I've got too many jobs available, not enough workers right now. Huh. Also a funny one. It gives and it takes, these plots. I don't think I made that like a wide enough road again. Are your oxen over encumbered? I don't have enough of them, funny enough, eh? I built too quickly. We had so much fun just monologuing and doing nothing here, and then all of a sudden it's like, yikes. Nobody works here anymore. Yeah, almost all the families have moved in now. All right, we'll get these built. Get these built. I need more workers. Let's take someone off of forestry. Our forester is doing pretty well in the grand scheme, so I'm going to take this off by 2. No active recipes. Oh, these are backyard people. Okay. So, oh, yes! Clothing! Oh. My tailor. In my, yes. Pork sausage. Oh, cool, dude. Resources needed. Salts. Huh. I'll do lamb. For the sake of the backyards, maybe? Huh. Let's see how that goes, eh? A field wasn't plowed before winter. Damn it. That's my seasonal workers. Let's not get too excited here. We've got a bazillion people to be able to work now. But we can get caught up on some stuff, which is nice. Mainly the building. Let's get someone in here, though. Always food. Food gives me anxiety. Make more food. Oh, fisherman hut. Oh, dude, you have seasonal workers. I swear to God, eh? Oh, yeah. I was like, no one's working. They're all working. It's fine. He's fine there, buds. Okay. I think I'm going to keep buying more oxen until it tells me that we're kind of, like, out of space. Because logistics, man, it's such a part of this. People are just traveling all day. Nothing is getting done. If your goods are just stuck somewhere, you know? Oh, and do they make construction sites, right? So I gotta build these. Yeah, a construction yard. I'm gonna try one of these. There we go. There you go. That you love to see. Yeah, it's like once the logs and everything get delivered, it's like there's so many workers right now. Stuff just gets so quickly built. It's phenomenal. Nerd, I'm getting like PZ withdrawal right now, eh? I had fun playing PZ yesterday. Enjoyed that game. Gotta rely on the cloud, so I do want to record a little tutorial let's play new player guide for Zomboid. About to hop on PZ at work since I have nothing to do. Uh-oh, careful. The FBI in the chat might be clicking a pen, taking notes. Got we're on YouTube. About to do the PZ jump scare. Not here, you don't. Here's too chill, man. Different type of stream, you know? It's funny. I enjoy the chill streams. I enjoy the chaotic streams. I enjoy the balance, you know? That's a shame that one engine part equals 1% engine repair. I really, yeah, super tech. We can craft engine parts, though. And we can have, like, an on-stream event where we, like, you know, spawn some in and make it a mission to go get them. Like a scavenger hunt or something. All about the content and the storytelling, you know? That is our goals. Okay, so these people, high likelihood of moving in quickly. I need more workers. Plain as day. How does one craft engine parts? I think you need a table, aluminum foil, like scrap metal and something else maybe. And I think you need electrical something, and then automotive 5 maybe. It's like a weird... If you look in the crafting menu, you might be able to see it, the recipe. I did not see it in the crafting menus. Huh. I'm not super certain how the mod is functioning these days. Okay, these guys are going for combat again. Like, this is the enemy. This is their professional army. This is why I'm kind of staying passive. These guys would effectively wipe the floor with us if I get into combat with them. And even just like the little, you know, the bad boy bandits, I don't want to fight them just yet. We need stronger soldiers here. Playing it a little bit safe, a little bit passive, but The grind continues and the addiction, she is real, dude. May, hello there. May, welcome in. How was your Friday treating you? Okay, so 3 months going into winter. It's kind of like a rinse and repeat. I'm not going to stress. This is kind of like close to the red line, though. So for next season, we'd have to have a better showing. If possible, please. And that's things like your veggies planted. That's right. Eat your vegetables. Ah, diddly ho, neighborino. And then if we're getting more people here, we want the plots that give us the stuff here too. Easier said than done. Yeah. I literally love it. All right, I'm going to do it. It's so unhinged. I'm going to do it, though. One big old plot. You have to be so rich to have a house that size, eh? J Dizzle, do you have any thoughts on the engine crafting ability for PZ? Bandit camp. Where? Oh, it's right next door. You know what? You know what? Forget. You know what? I'm doing it. Don't be afraid of the combat here, buddy. Go get him, Tiger. On it. Okay, where is my bridge crossing? Forward march. Ah, the ready. Oh, yeah. Come on, boys. I love that. The slow rumble of all of the footsteps. That's cool. Form a line. Moving across the bridge. High ground. Ooh, dangerous. Okay. Let's see if we can get set up here. They have the high ground, but they don't have archers, though. They have to come to us still. All right, 3 speed for the quick second here. 2 months of food, late winter. Not going to stress. Oh, just asking about the crafting of the engine parts, if that's, like, functional, or what the requirements are for that. Ha ha ha! The enemy has taken the bait. Alright. Arches. Form up. The second they crest that hill. Crusty crab. That's right. You should thumbs Jedi stream. I thought it was thumbs down. I was like, Silver, the dislike button? Didn't they get rid of that? Yeah, man, hit the like button, eh? Let new people know the stream ain't half bad. If you guys are having fun, enjoying your time here. All right, let's watch the combat. Aw, oh, dude, the calm before the storm. There they are. Arches. Fire when ready. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at those. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, brother. Accuracy by volume. Break their spirits and their backs. Come on, dude. Come on, boys. Pointy N in. Oh, we got some stragglers. That actually is good for the cause. Come on. Come on. No, you guys have to protect. Oh, hang on. Pause. You gotta protect. What happened here? Listen. What happened? We had a line. You let the people through the line. All right, they have to attack now. Forward! Oh, God. Archers are squishy. Their bags of water pop easily. Okay. Swung around. Stop them from flanking. That's good news. Oh, yes, dude. Brilliant. All right. Bye-bye. Now, let's go steal. One last shot. All right. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Oh, we got one more killed. All right, fine. Get the blood. The bloodlust is out of our systems, eh? Because now we march on their camp and we steal what they've stolen from us back. And then some. That'll teach you, eh? Cool. Okay, we've gotten a little bit of combat. We're like veterans now, effectively. And we're doing okay. Like, stuff is getting sold. That's actually pretty healthy, that budget number. You can see how much more, like, your, like, morale and your, like, energy, even just running up this hill, has, like, gassed our guys. Combat is tough. It's a fun tough, but it's tough. All right. Steal the spoils. Let's go. Let's send the resources to the nearest town. Yeah, perfect. So some food and all that went up. Excellent. And then we will disband on friendly soils. Let's march home. Job well done, me lord. Not a single troop was lost. That's fantastic. What I wish you could do, which would be kind of like morbid and cool, is you should be able to like gather weapons and armor and that kind of stuff from the dead. That's like a perfectly good sword. It's just maybe a little bit wet with blood, right? But yeah, exactly, you know? Yeah. Jan, hello there. Happy Friday, welcome in. We are lords of our manor. Eternal Gaming, what up, man? It's such a good game. New beta, too. New beta was August 1st, so 2 weeks old. Got to opt into the beta branch. The June update got pushed to stable. And the June update was pretty big. This one's like an expanded effort on that. Oh, the Jadisville visit was fun, dude. Like mini LAN party vibes. And then went to the... I almost had the auto show. It was the air show, Metal Burbs. Very fun. And all is well at home. Okay, Porque no construction. I do not want to fall behind here again, eh? Yeah, the Red Bull stunt team was there, which was like crazy. So they're doing like, you know, like drops from the C-130 Hercules with like wingsuits, and they had like helicopters, and they were like skydiving, and they were doing like barrel rolls and somersaults in the helicopter. Just like, what? And the little stunt planes, you know, going like zip, zip, zip. Zip, 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 stall. You know what I mean? Not stalling. So much fun. It's so incredible. And they had the army come in and do like a demonstration, which was like super dorky and fun. They had blanks, but it was like a live fire training exercise where they like kind of showed like enemy units taking over an airfield, and then like the army had to go like flush them out with like helicopter and close air support. They had like F-18s like screaming overhead. It was the coolest thing ever, dude. And my inner 5-year-old was like, yes! So loud. Yeah, why is this not getting built, eh? They did say that one of the known bugs is pathing with the oxen right now. And if I were to say anything has kind of like, you know, shown up a bit here, it has been that in our previous playthrough. I'm not getting symbols for it, but it does feel like getting goods around the map sometimes gets bored. Oh, a wine festival. That doesn't sound half bad. How are we doing with our artisan goods here? It looks like we're, oh, we're not making linen. Oh, that's right. A band of raiders. Uh-oh, hello? Pause. Oh. Hopefully you're not coming our way, but they might be. Yeah, I'd also like to go to the wine festival. All right, everyone get your field trip slips out. We're going to Germany. Ich bin Deutschland. You're like, that's not... What? Oh, those are bad guys, eh? Huh. Where are you guys going? There's more of them. Uh-oh. They are coming to us. Huh. The off-map adversary might intercept them. Otherwise, I believe these guys are coming to raid our home, which is like, I live here, dude. Please don't do this. Okay, let's round the troops. A beautiful Scottish evening. Lovely day in the... Yeah, right. Where are we supposed to be fighting right now? It's like Germania? Typhoons. I want to do, Jan, I want to do a Euro air show just for like the different, you know, vehicles and stuff. Yeah, some Euro fighters, Typhoons. Yeah, they're coming to us. Got a couch and an air bed. Oh, let's go, dude. All right, we'll be there just for you know. It's about 10 hours for travel. All right. I wish I had the time to go, like, catch him in this valley at the bridge crossing, but... The river here might be shallow enough that they, where are they? I don't want them to, like, circle around me. All right, so let's use this field here as our kill zone. They might come across here, but they also might have a shallow river crossing there. They also might just bypass us entirely and go fight the off-map adversary doing their thing. Oh, there they are! There they are! They're using the bridge! Oh, man. I wish I had a better view of the bridge from here. Dang. Here they come. Okay, let's line ourselves up. And then spread out this time, please. Oh, shield wall. That's cool. Is there the ability to spread out? Missile alert, balanced, stand your ground, push forward. I guess it's just for the archers to spread out. Maybe check out if LA is close to TwitchCon Berlin next year. Yeah, something like that, eh? No, I gotta start figuring out some travel, dude. I like traveling. Oh my gosh. All right, come on. This is a lot coming towards us. Come on. Break their spirits. Archers are just great at, like, destroying morale, and then over time, you'll eventually start to, like, wear them out in terms of killing them, but this is going to be a tough battle. As long as I don't flank too much. But, like, easier said than done, right? Oh, no! They have a flanking group. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, no. Shoot them. Oh, no. Oh, no. They outplayed me. Oh, no. Where did they just come from? I literally just got outplayed by a computer. Oh, my God. I'm not even playing chess. All right, you guys shoot these ones. I don't even know what to do here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Archers are just so easy to kill. But if I can break these guys' morale, and if these guys just keep stabbing anyone they see, there's a small chance here. Clever girl. I literally just got outplayed, dude. Tough, because I didn't have enough, like, units to really, like, cover the flank, but this is going to be potentially the downfall. I just don't have enough guys here to hold this many back, and then these guys, if we don't break that morale, look, they've already taken out 9 archers. Oh, no, that's the 10th. Oh, no, stop at 11. Kill him. Ah, this is so stressful, dude. Come on, dude. Yes, dude. Incredible. Morale's broken. The enemy is fleeing. Form a new line. Fire at will. Oh, yes, dude. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. Pointy end into the enemy. Don't let them rush you. Don't let them rush you. Uh-oh, I got 2 people that broke through the line. Yes! Incredible. Now, shoot at them still. Yeah, you're allowed to. Oh my God, carnage. Ew. Smelly. Well, that was quite a few guys lost. Why are you firing at will? What did he ever do to you? I always remember, like, that being my meme when I was a child. I was like, that was like common joke, you know? My human name is William. CT, what up, man? See what I mean? Like, this is such a waste of, like, ammo and resources and supplies, you know? Okay, let's rebuild. We gotta smelt. I need weapons. Alright, so you guys can go home. And then you guys can go home. Perfect. Spicy. Very spicy, but GG's, my friend. Alright. A lot of the, oh, the freaking mine is collapsed again? Oh, my heaven. Everyone's sad because people have been killed. Play 10 hours this week. New update is fun. It is fun. It's just, it's addicting as ever. It's a shame there's not really, like, a bit more content, right? Like, even just having, like, you know, more development points, right? Just drinking some purple grape juice. Purple drank. That was a Sunny Delight commercial, eh? All right, what do you got? We got cola, purple drink, Sunny D. Oh, Sunny D! It's like, wow. It's like, no, man, give me the purple drink, bro. Okay, time to play catch-up. Time to play catch-up. I like our downtown. But yeah, the nighttime thing, I'll say it again. I think we just need more, like, nighttime activities. Even if that's just, like, torches, you know? Nightlife's such a big part of the game, but it just feels so, like, dark. Like, auroras every once in a while be kind of fun, too. Now, my juice is more than 5% juice. One would hope. Like 95% juice, even. Like from The Simpsons. You got all that juice from all those oranges? Oh, the sun. All right. Let's go here, buds. New season, new day. I think we're pretty much caught up on construction, which is really good to see. And our seasonal workers are working. And so I do have some extra families, which is great. So why don't we fill the farm? And then just some, like, generic jobs, eh? What do we got? Oh, that's good. This is now, yeah. So I need more houses, I think. Everyone's moved in. No, the downtown. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, this one finally got built. Perfect. A Sunny D was orange drink, not juice. Exactly. Sunny D was dirt cheap, too, for what it was. Okay, so, like, next round of artisan backyard plottage. So what can you guys be? Oh, for Jade Izzle, the brewery. Oh, yeah. Eh? Well, I need armor. I need armor. I need to get the blacksmithing actually up a little bit more first. Right. Right, my lord. Man, I'm still floating high from that combat, though, dude. So we should... Yeah, see, the archers have already replenished themselves. That's fantastic. We just have to make sure we have more people moving in to replace the dead. Everyone died on the next map tile. Don't have to worry about burying them. That's handy. But we are effectively down 2 of our stabby soldiers. I need to up that. And so what is this? Oh, we can make our trees strong again. Yes, there's so much to do. So much to do. I know, eh? All right, so you need another person here. The forester, yeah. And then one more here. That's turning charcoal and all that jazz into stuffs. Well said. Yep. Tools. Perfect. Why don't we start capping tool production? So let's say we cap it at 40 units. And let's say we sell above 20 units just to get more trade going. But eventually it's going to be like impossible to keep up with the population for food. And then importing food. But then we need money to import, right? So takes money to make money or something like that, right? And then next round of housing. Where do you want to be? I want to fill in more of the downtown. Oh, our little lumber work camp thing is built. Cool. That's a cute little just new neighborhood we're adding, right? If everyone gets like a little side house so it doesn't feel too crowded here. Yeah. That'll be like the next round. And then we can put another side road behind here. You gotta spend money to make money. Well, why don't I have any money? Then what do I do? Jan, I've got a little bit of that going. So the joiner's shop we've got here making the parts and shields. So these guys here. We got someone doing Boyer. Making backyard archery. I want to maybe get another one of these so we can do a bit faster on the exports. One of them could be crossbows. You rob from the rich, Robin Hood. The new Robin Hood movie starring Hugh Jackman, they forgot to do marketing for it. And the movie didn't make any money. They're all very upset. It's been in production for like a while, but no one decided to tell anyone about it. I didn't even know there was a new one, let alone starring Hugh Jackman. But it made like comically so little money that you're like, what? You think by accident they would do better? But no one told anyone about it. Wait, there's a Hugh Jackman Robin Hood movie? Literally the problem right now, Super Tech. No one knows about it. I think I saw that it made something like $7 million opening weekend. And Spider-Man has just crossed $1 billion. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what? And that movie cost a few dollars to make. So it's like, so far, like a financial ruin. All right, so what's happening with this? Eh? The construction yard. Oh, that's cool. Got a bunch of generic storage. Oh, I'm out of builder bees again. Oh, yes. Classic. Carry Elvis was my favorite. I don't know who that is. I like Robin Hood from the Disney animated, where he's the fox. That's my Robin Hood. That's my headcanon. And then, like, Russell Crowe. It's like, okay, dude. And then, what is it? Robin Hood Men in Tights. That one also is phenomenal, eh? Unless that's who you mean. Then I'm full speed ahead with that. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck someone in here just to kind of, like, get this going. All right, drink some coffee. Daily declaration, how coffee is cool. Good thing. We like it. Oh, and then special shout out to that episode of Star Trek where they have, like, the Robin Hood plot. With Q. So random. Okay. These guys here are gonna be big old orchard. Bandit camp. Now, where was that bandit camp sighted? Neighboring. Oh, man. I kind of want to bring the battle to them, but... Give it a second here. Give it a second. Yeah, let's see if we can get more blacksmithing. I kind of want to keep the blacksmith maybe like close to the bloomery and the smithy itself. And this will be like backyard plottage if we can pull this off. These guys are just kind of like far away from everything, so there may not be a good chance at leveling them up, you know? I feel like this is literally the bee's knees until it's not, you know? It's like, all right, just give me the angle that I am looking for, you know? It's like, nope, sorry. Best I can do is jank. The game? Game? Yeah, let's do that. Mel Brooks directed so many great movies. Yes, my God, yes. Spaceballs, dude. Harvest season has started. We should have a full all hands on deck, right? Yep, and 2 livestock. Perfect. That's been slipping a little bit, eh? Let's get a little secondary road through here, so we're not bottlenecking logistics on just the one. City Skylines 1492 edition right here. Imagine if they had released Blazing Saddles today. Super Tech, I kind of feel like we need that. People got to be able to laugh and not really, you know, worry too much. That movie was, like, offensive, but, like, funny offensive. You know, you can all kind of laugh at it together, how ridiculous it is, right? And comedy is literally the best medicine, dude. If you're laughing from the bottom of your soul to the point where your face hurts with your friends, like, that is literally money well spent, whatever you're doing. Yeah, just keeping up with the tree planting. Let's move this over. Make that work area maybe a little bit bigger even, now that we're getting ahead of it. I know that John Cleese said it would be impossible to release a Monty Python movie today. I don't disagree with that, but I feel like we're starting to cross over that threshold where you can again. At least I believe so. I love Monty Python. All the time, it's funny. You know what I mean? It's a little bit crude, a little bit silly. You know, it's just everyone can generically laugh at it, and like laughing is so good for the soul. Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld said something along the same lines too, right? Like, you don't want to be like offensive and rude and mean and stuff, right? You just want to be funny. It's fun to laugh at stuff, right? It's just a fine line, you know? Oh, you can assign oxen to here too. Oh, you can assign many. Oh, that's cool. All right, nice new neighborhood. Close enough to here that this should be, like, not impossible to level up to level 2s quickly. Otherwise, if we can't get the blacksmithing over here to cooperate, i.e., like, get the level higher here, then I think we're going to try it next to the church, but maybe to give us a bit of help, I'm actually going to chuck a market over here. If we just had like a few more people, I could chuck some people into the storehouse and whatnot here, but just want to make sure people are getting like food, firewood, clothing. Otherwise, no chance at leveling up. Oh, the mine. This is probably the longest we've gone without the mine collapsing, eh? Oh my god, you had to jinx it. Oh, they're fighting each other. Thank goodness. They still have a very large professional army that scares me, though, the enemy. Yeah, that's dropping a little bit more again, eh? Lower that goes, harder it is to get people to move in. What in the heck's going on up there? You see that? Huh. What is that? Look, there's like a little box or something up there, eh? Huh. Yeah, look at that. When did that get there? A part of the game. That's weird. Huh. And now I can't unsee it. Well, why'd you point it out then? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Level 2. Level 2, but no backyard, so let's not really, like, get that excited. And then pears for downtown. Perfect. And then, oh, gosh, industry. What are we doing with linen? A weaver's workshop. That's what's missing. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, that might be a cute thing. Oh, that's not bad right there, actually. I just realized the tailor, like we saw this earlier, it's not really doing anything. So this is kind of a waste. Not the end of the world, but efficiency is a good thing to have here, right? And we could probably benefit from another backyard. Yield none. No, that's not correct either, eh? I gotta get salt, though. Sheep and lamb. I'm not sure if that works for the backyard goats. So I'm going to switch this over to pork. And then I'm going to try to import salt. Just so we have, like, you know, enough. In air quotes. So salt should be a commodity or a crafting material. It might be a commodity. No, apparently it's a crafting material. Rough stone. I'm going to have to start importing that too. Clay. Wheat flour. Salt. Ah, import. So salt importing. Pay for the faster route. And I like to import, so we always have on hand 30 units, please. Let me stop at that. I'm not sure if that's enough or not, but we can start there. And then we're keeping up with tools. No active recipe on who? Oh, the boyer. That's right. These guys here. I don't have the metal parts yet, but this will eventually be crossbows. I need backyard blacksmith to be doing iron parts. Yeah, so like these guys here probably will end up being blacksmith, but it's just such a not the nicest choice for like the beautiful part of downtown. You need 20 mortar, 20 dress stone, and then 10 tiles for the tier 2 church. That's something we should be working towards as well, actually. That's a good shout, dude. Yeah, making the roof tiles, eh? Getting clay going next. Do we have clay deposit on the map? I don't think so. That's going to be another import. We do! Oh, it's minimal, though. Literally minimal. Almost negligible. Okay. Well, slowly but surely we're getting there. Got lucky with that combat, though, I tell you what. That was almost it, eh? That would have been kind of like depressing early end. Be like, all right, guys, well, that's today's episode. Be like, what? I'm going to upgrade these just for more storage. Oh, I went to my lord. Yes, indeed. Where's my other forester? Okay, they're both full again. Good. We just cut down a lot of trees, dude. I have 765 timber just floating around the map, ready for pickup. I'm gonna calm down my worker base on the log camps because it's just ridiculous now, dude. Good thing trees grow on trees or whatever, right? Yeah, something like that. No, it's wood grows on trees. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that's seasonal. Don't stress. Got our worker bee here now. And then have these at least been built? Yes. And then is there hope? No, there's no hope. Oh, they're not even close up for the church, eh? Oh, that's interesting. That's a little bit too far. I need like a separate city center. This can be the level 2 church. But I would need like a level 1 church then over here. Oh man, alive, eh? It's almost like we have 2 city centers now. Oh my goodness. It is tough to scale upward in this game, eh? It is. Alright, industrial supply chains. A clay furnace to start making roof tiles. So that can be in like the artisan area over here. And it does feel like negligible, like genuinely negligible, the amount that we have on the map. I'm almost like not even feeling we should bother with it, but yeah, like I don't want to build for that. Let's just import. If we import raw clay and then just sell the excess tiles, and it's really close to like the supply chains all right here, that should be a really good. So I import clay. We stop when we get 50 units, just so we kind of have like not an overwhelming amount. Pay for a faster route. Perfect. How about money grows on trees? That's just the money trees that grow on money trees. Or if you play The Sims. Both would be acceptable. I do make the argument, though, May, that, like, responsible timber is a very good resource. Like, plant more trees when you cut down. You keep the old trees. You have, like, you know, fields that you just cycle. Second growth, third growth, fourth growth, or whatever, right? Plant them. 60 years later, you harvest them. If you time it correctly, they overlap. Renewable, jobs, goodness. Okay, so that's the new market starting to go up right here. Okay. Make these people happy. Yes. Dr. Seuss, like those trees? Oh, I mean, sure. That's a little bit of a... You have to rhyme that one, but... Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but we are absolutely motoring right now. This has to go up, though. The approval's still a bit low. But for us to have like 4 or 5 months of food in winter, like, yes, dude. Fantastic. I wish I could just clip the noise you just made for a sticker. What? What did I even say or do? Steven, hello there. Buongiorno, senor. Arrivederci. Was it the Lorax? I forgot which one was about the trees. Lorax was trees. For sure. Bravo, bravo. Andiamo. Come si dice bravo? Bravo. Steven, we are doing well. Our city has prospered. We have won combat. We're getting big. And the monologue is very strong. Okay, tell me you're producing. Just please tell me you're producing. Yield? Excellent. You're darn right it is. Oh, that's perfect. Have you guys built anything yet for me? Yield modest. It's a modest yield, my lord. All right, well, that's not bad. It's a good start, you know? We had one combat. I went to go attack a neighboring bandit camp, which was kind of fun. We did it. And then we got raided. And I almost lost the plot because I actually got outplayed by the enemy. I thought they had only sent 3 units towards me, and so I built like the line, got the spears, washed the flank, put the archers in. And then out of nowhere, the clever girl moment came. We had 1 infantry column come out of the woods to flank the archers. And I was like, oh no. And archers are delicate. And so many of them, their important bags of fluids got popped and they died. Then we started losing a couple soldier boys, but we've come back around. I just need to like make this a stronger stab force for the next round. Can you build forts in this? Yes, you can. I don't know why we haven't built our house yet, but yes, you can. And you can build like castle stuff, dude. You basically build like the manor, like your house, the Lord's manor. Where do you live? Administration. Manor Lord. I don't know where I want to put this, but up here would make sense, you know? It's very expensive to build. So it's kind of preposterous we haven't been saving for it this whole time, but... Hipster, it is not close to it, though. Timeline-wise, I think, right? Not really. Okay, are you guys anywhere near closer? No, man, this is so ridiculous. Okay. That should make people happier here, though, the second church. 402! 400. Oh, I saw it. Somewhere on this map is Arthur's ancestor. That's right. You know, how come Dutch? We, yeah, right. Hey, people are moving in down here now. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to say it's a lost cause, but this is such a... Like, to get all these boxes checked, man. Just not really building enough here, eh? In debt to the king? Says who? Oh. 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 Well. That might catch up. Yeah, I need to get the Manor Lord going so I can tax people so I can pay the king so the king doesn't get mad and, like, kick me out. I don't want to, like, write this off, but it's just going to be a very tough, like, to check all these boxes to get people to, like, level this up correctly. Hipster, how was your day? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Pleasantries around. I'm going to go for another big old backyard. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, brother. That's not bad. then one more big orchard. Those look too good for... Let's do that, 2 orchards. Help make the map feel a bit more full, too. Can't really make it a convincing downtown if you have all these holes in it. I think this construction camp, is it like... It is helping. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they collect stuff here. Oh, yeah. Royal taxes going up. Yeah, we want to start trying to tackle that before that gets out of control. I feel like if the Manor Lord were to, in air quotes, be like city center feeling, it would go in here. And we'd probably preserve some of these trees. But I gotta start getting like the next level of stone, either imported or created. All right, drink some coffee. Steven, how is your Friday going? Welcome, by the way. I might do one more combat, eh, Steven? Before the, in air quotes, day is up. I just want to, like, sink our ship, though. But I yearn for combat. All that destruction. I don't know. I'm just so stubborn. I feel like we'd be, like, doing so much better if I just accepted that one of these could be a blacksmith. I'm doing it. 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 He did it. Ah, not too bad. Almost a weekend, so that's good. That is true. Le poisson Steve. Il est orange. Il est orange. You don't need the l'orange. That would be saying, like, he is the orange instead of saying he is orange. Il est... Is it l'orange? I don't know, actually. Now you have me, I don't think it's l'orange. I think it's il est orange. I don't think you need the L apostrophe there. That's where I struggle in French, but... If someone said l'orange versus orange, you kind of, like, know what they meant, at least, you know? All right, what are you making for me? I got to make some stabby sticks on it. Okay. What do you need to build a manor? We can maybe get this... Oh, we only need the regular stone, which you somehow have a bit of, eh? I thought I needed the sexier stone. Let's chuck this down, and we can build a wall fortification system for it. And I'm kind of thinking that, like, after a little bit of manor lording, we should maybe try down the road for a Friday stream, Farthest Frontier. Keep meaning to show that one to Steven as well. All right, so let's add some modules. The construction can get very expensive very quickly. And if you build it a little bit too big, too fast, you're going to regret it. You can always come back and add things to it, right? So initially, it's just, this is where I live. And we can have a tax office, which is a very sexy thing, but you need it. Let's put that right there. And then a garrison tower. Just so we have, like, the first of the worker bees, soldier-wise. So these guys kind of, like, guard the house. And then when it comes time for it, we put the walls, and then we put the towers along the wall. Which is kind of, like, cool. But not yet, because it's going to be so expensive. So let's start with this. And this will allow us to get our retinue, which is like our professional, like the Knights of the Round Table. But they're going to need a lot of weaponry and cool stuff. So many, many, many steps ahead of us here to be super self-sufficient. But we're getting there. Then we can start paying off the king. But they will be pleased with us. It's just a matter of getting these guys making... the stabby sticks. Oh, they've already made some. Oh, fantastic. So I do stabby sticks plus big boys. 24 units. Oh, you're... Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. All right, I'm glad we didn't wait. I think some of you maybe saw that as the play. Because if anything... Yeah, this is still... Foundation, that's also cute. Yeah, like medieval adjacent games. Oh, these are ready for level 2. Look at that, eh? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't need to yet. More like things to kind of keep track of, to keep people happy, but... I will upgrade this guy, though. Yeah, since we have pointy sticks, do we maybe go attack that bandit camp? Oh. There is no bandit camp to attack. Oh. Yeah, it looks like the off-map adversary did a little sweepy. It used to be back here, eh? All right, well, if this is the case, that's fantastic news, because we can start working on the next unit, which I think would be like our little footmen. And so these guys would need tiny shields and then stabby swords. I'm not really sure who can make the swords, though. Ideally, it's like another backyard plot becoming blacksmith. We could do that like literally next door, eh? All right, I'll do it, mister. It's just one of these guys should be like a baker. One of them should be like a brewer eventually. It's just not like super sexy to have like loud clanking blacksmithing. We doing Red Dead or PZ later? Red Dead for sure. I'm tempted for some PZ, but I might just do a little bit of RP if the vibe is right. I'm emotionally not ready for Red Dead, though. Steven, we'll see you later today, eh? Appreciate you checking in, man. Yeah, look at that. Half of these are already moved in. So this can be just for the sustainability element, right? We need to keep the food rolling constantly. Let's do a couple animal pens. And then... maybe a couple veggies. And I'm going to save like the shorter ones for chickens, but I don't know what I want for these guys yet. And then these ones here are also going to be veggies with some orchards. I have a terrible tendency to be like, oh yes, we've made so much food. We're confident, we're comfortable. We expand, and then we forget to add more food. And we slowly tick down. And then I'm like, oh yes, and I remember too late. Then it's like, oh, complain, complain, complain. We're out of food, you know? And then firewood. That is starting to slip a little bit. So if we could have a little fire camp, say, like, over here. And then I'm going to give these guys a forester. It's such a rinse and, like, repeat, but... And then I'm going to go in a circle again here, too, because I'm going to be, like, out of families in a second, you know? But I think we've, like, healthily grown our population. We've added so much more like backyard artisan stuff. We have like safety net for food. Fuel, that could get kind of spicy, but we see it reflected in our approval. We've gone from the mid 60s to the low 70s. That is very good news. And these guys might need their own little marketplace right down here with like granary and just never an end, and I love it. This game, it just, how does it simultaneously feel like it's such a lull and you're constantly waiting for like paint to dry? And there's never an end of things to like look at, click on, experience, walk through. Oh, no way. This was built? See what I mean? Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, that's cool, dude. I live here. I live here. This is me. Taxes. All right, land tax. And the teeth. This goes to the church. I want to say 1%. I want to say 5%. And we'll just see if that like affects happiness enough to stress. Otherwise, we need to make enough to like pay this off. So, a start, and then we can expand on this, and then we can build the professional retinue, which should just be 5 units right now, yes. And so this can eventually be, like, supersized. And the retinue, is that in here? I don't remember. Somewhere is my retinue. Like when I click on this, I can see like the... You know, I can buy units and stuff, right? Hire mercenaries? No. Retinue! There she is. Yeah, I gotta either pay to import or like... How does that work, though? Oh, that's cool. And that's 104, which I can't afford. Okay. Well, I am happy to report that our city seems to have survived. We still have about a few minutes. Almost 10 here. Let's start getting wrapped up and get ready. But I believe we've earned ourselves another Manor Lord stream. I kind of want to see this, like, you know, proceed. Get a little bit later into the game, as it were. Late game is fun to compare to things, say, like, you know, Farthest Frontier. I feel like the late game for that one is a bit more enjoyable. Farthest Frontier, you feel like you can kind of move into, like, the Renaissance period a bit more. Whereas this, you kind of feel, like, landlocked to, like, the not Renaissance. It's a fun game. It's addicting, dude. It just needs more content. Like many games out there. Alright, ambitious, but you never know. Okay, so carrots and a bigger backyard. Cabbages and... Not bigger backyard, more family members. Apples and pears. That's the next round of food. Then you guys need goats and then a bigger family. It's just more mouths to feed, but you have a stronger workforce without really adding extra families. You're adding like a stronger, bigger family. So you can survive if like one person passes on. And then, oh, I should have bought the thing first. Then you got like someone to, you know, work the field, someone to go work the stalls, you know. They removed the tech tree, but there is progression. What do you mean they removed the tech tree? Where was the tech tree before? Without the unlocks, I think, right? Oh, I carrots, my lord. Okay, so what's happening with this? You guys need to have sidearms. Perfect. And I need iron parts eventually, so I can get the crossbows. I don't want to do another blacksmith here. I want these ones to work. Yeah, I know, dude. Wait for people to move in. Let's see if we can actually, like, do something with this. And then, are we creating tiles? Where did that get built? My tile workshop. Where was that? I want to say I vaguely remember. I vaguely remember too. Okay, this guy can use someone. You can use someone. Just getting more shops and stalls set up as well. And then where the heck did we just put that, eh? Storehouse, bloomery, smithy. I thought it was around here. Clay furnace. There she is. Okay, so refuel. Let's add one worker bee for the moment. Maybe a second, actually. We should be importing clay. So there should be some at the trading post. No. Buy another horse. Jan, agreed. Agreed with that. Well-stocked granaries and storehouses. It's a very fine balancing act, this like house of cards here. They do a pretty good job, though. Especially with the addiction. Like, you just don't want to stop building, and the model just says, like, don't stop. Keep going, you know? But I want to jinx it, but this is so long in between mine collapses, isn't it? In it? In it, bruv. Okay, woodcutter. Ah, I need more families, dude. Give that. I don't need to worry about having extra families for builders because I have my construction yard. Notice how we don't have the pop-up anymore. That's cool. But just getting people to move in. That is the next goal. Strengthen the workforce. Give us a better chance at more people going to level 2. Getting a stronger backyard artisan. Better economy. Import food. And then start getting more houses to level 2 and 3. And then just enjoy the vibe. And then definitely for next episode, we want to like really pump out the manor with some walls. So if we do get attacked, we can move the troops within to there. And they can fire up and over the walls. And then is this... Oh, cool! Look at that. We got 2 soldier boys. Can't field a company until we have 5, but we've officially started making the stab sticks for this and the shields. That's incredible, dude. So, approval rating dropped a little bit. Firewood, charcoal. Beers. There we go. Okay. So, shields is looking good. Warbows looks good. Crossbows, we need the iron parts for. Yeah, just getting people to move in here. Tempted to make these level 2. And I'm going to buy another ox if we can. I'll keep buying oxen because like they're just so handy to have for like logistics. But if it says that we're full, like that's when I'll kind of stop. And we have assigned families to also help with that. And then I've mentioned it before, it is a bit of a known bug, the pathing with the oxes. We had some gets kind of like stuck and left behind, but that may have been, you know, people dying off, families moving or something. So it wasn't enough that like it killed the action. It just made me kind of be like, oh. And then we've added more oxen, more horses, more stables throughout the map. And we've added families to some of them to help kind of like have permanent guides. And that seems to have like helped tremendously. And then now for construction, we got the yard. We're collecting tons of material and tools here, which is fantastic. So that's extra storage. And then we can assign livestock here. And these guys do the big buildings now. And that's kind of cool, too, how you can like set what you want. That's nifty, eh? But effectively like a mobile storage. Or not mobile, but a different type of storage facility. Mobile storage would be kind of nifty, like what they have in Farthest Frontier, where you have a... big cart tow around some of the build material. Royal tax! We're starting to pay that off a little bit. I just noticed. Oh, that's good news. We were at 100 something before. Cool, man. I'm like as pleased as punch with this, eh? Started off a little bit rocky, but you've definitely got there. Like, that's a full unit. That's a full unit. That's a full unit. That's almost being able to be called out. That's enough to get called out. I don't want to bring the retinue out, though, until we can really beef this up. They're expensive, and they're, like, exponentially worth so much more in bigger numbers. And if we lose just one person, I can't, like, call them out. So that's, like, literally for emergencies. But I think this is, like, a really good point to leave our city at, and it's conveniently also, like, our 2-hour mark. Oh, heck yeah, buds. I think we've done well. I'm, like, happier than I thought I was going to be by the end of the episode. I was kind of like, oh, please don't collapse. You know, like, give me more. I just want to get to late game, eh? We did it. So I think next Friday, some more Manor Lords. Next Tuesday, expect some more Skylines. And then if we get our fill with Manor Lords, maybe the following Friday, we can do some Farthest Frontier or something. And Farthest Frontier, I think that was the very first game I streamed on YouTube, funny enough. I don't think I actually tried streaming Skylines before. I don't remember. But coming full circle. All right, well, that's it. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to drop a like. And, you know, if you're new, follow and subscribe. And hopes and prayers and likes and dreams and all that other good stuff. Otherwise, I will see you guys again. Thanks for hanging out. We're back on Tuesday on the YouTubes. And we'll be live on Twitch later on today. We might see you there. If not, we'll see you on the other side, eh? Stay hydrated. Be beautiful. Love, peace, and hair grease. This is Canada checking out.